Hello everyone. A bit of a late stream coming up. We had a lot to sort out right at the end. Guy dropped out, got two guys in, but yeah, now we're all good to go. We're all sorted out, which I'm honestly quite surprised. People, okay, so optimal tires looking like mediums. We've got a full grid today again. We finally got back to the full grids. And basically between last race and this race, we have had Sebi Debi lose his seat, DPS COD lose his seat, and Kenga requested to drop to a reserve driver because he knew he wouldn't be able to attend many races in the future. So that leaves 3 open seats, which will be assigned after today's race. And in place of those 3 seats for today, we have we've got Simon Jr., we have Bantoft, and we have where is he? I'm a bit blind. Yeah, we've got Jonas, I think it's how you pronounce it. And then we also have Legend as a reserve for Tan 1212. And we've got, again, give me a sec because I'm blind. I can't find the guy. Oh yeah, here we go. We got Kenty, who's a reserve for Gexy, because Gexy unfortunately, along with 10-12-12, couldn't make it, so I had to bring them in as reserves. Apparently only Q1 is wets, so it won't affect too much. I guess that's good. I guess it's not, depends on how you see it. As things stand right now, Faxland is on 111 points. Andre is on 83. Bumpier is on 82. And DX Cesinio is on 77. As we see how that's a spun out horse on the mini map. It's all DX Cesinio's, it's Godly Noob, seems to have spun out. It was on his outlap as well. And just came up as we see. I think that was not Bust My Pick, it was the elder McLaren, was McLaren of Kenty, I think then, who spun out right next to Godly Noob as Merv Martin comes across the line with a 153.9, a much more indicative lap of his true pace. There was Martins who set the lap with 144.0 as well. Now that puts Adut at risk, but he's on the lap. And Smithpell looking to get out of the elimination zone. Kenty as well. We see a Racing Point come across the line. That was a Faxand. He's now put himself in first to 142.4. Mercedes have both come across the line, 142.5, 142.5 from both of the Mercedes. Kenty's now going to come across the line. He's going to put himself in 12th with a 146.9. That puts Jonas at great risk. And he's finished. Well, actually, I think the game's still going to let him do his lap on softs, because he's currently out as things stand, because the Xacinio is now in 15th. And Adu's going to cross the line. Gets a 143.7, isn't 7th, so Legends once again on the brink of elimination. DX Cesinio, according to the game, is going to get eliminated. Jonas, DX Cesinio apparently only able to set 150.8 on soft. Probably made a big mistake during his lap. He's not going to be happy about that. And Jonas now is going to come across the line. Can you put Legend into the elimination zone? Sorry. Well, in 17th he stays. Apparently, was not allowed to set his lap on softs. So that means DX Cesinio, Jonas, who I think these are... I know DX Cesinio is one of the strongest drivers on the grid, who is able to fight alongside Faxland, is going to be starting the race in 16th, Jonas in 17th, Bantoft 18th, Simon in 19th, and TSD in 20th. Swiftpel apparently during the session got a 5-place grid penalty, and as I'm informed it's for a stupid reason. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much we can do about it. Noob's going to be happy with that lap. A 10 faster than Faxland. Some good stuff from him. Bumpier will be looking to blast ahead of Sunhev. Try to get first place. He's currently, according to the game, a fastest sector 2 of the qualifying session, so we could see him going to first. comes across the final chicane and enters the pits. A smart call from him, actually. He's going to be able to start his race on mediums, better than starting on softs. Edu's going to be starting on softs at 143.2. Martins goes up to 8th with a 143.3, so knocks Smithbell out and into the elimination zone. So Smithbell, Roy, Legend, and Kenty and Bossman will all be getting eliminated. So we'll be having Sunev, Bumpier, and KCDB all starting on mediums. So they'll have a slight race advantage compared to the other drivers in the top 10. Bumpier now is going to come across the line shortly. He comes through the final chicane, lost a bit of traction there. But he's open to the RS, so this won't be his fastest lap. He does have one more run though, so he's not going to be worried too much. It's a 142.4. The Noob lap time's invalidated. He's not going to be happy with that. Jim Robertson's going to be next across the line with a 144.1. We see the Mercedes of Merv Martin now is going to come across the line with a 142.6, only 2/10 off. Bumpier KCV with a 143.6, then a second off between himself and Merv Martin. And the two racing points of Faxon and Sunev about to cross the line. Sunev gets a 142.5. And Faxland, where is he? Currently is on provisional pole with a 141.8. He had said a 141.9, which is faster than what he said. And to be expected, it's Faxland. Aidud now set a 143.0. Martins with a 143.2. Case to be. I wonder if he made a mistake or 143.6 is as much as he can muster. And now it's going to come across the line, Andre. One of the fastest drivers on the grid with all a 142.2. Still Faxon, the only driver to reach the 141s. And Godly Noob apparently had the fuel for it with a 142.1. Very good lap from him. Still though, no one into the 41s yet apart from Faxon. But still really strong stuff from the top 6. As he comes to the final chicane. And where is Bumpier going to go? Seems to have gone to the chicane pretty nicely. He's going to open DRS. And sets a 142.1. Won't get into the 141s. Currently though in 3rd. A 10th above Andre. Almost a 10th slower than Godly Noob. In our case, B's going to cross the line on his final lap for today. And he's gonna get a 142.8, puts himself in 7th. Martins crosses the line, 143.0. Reckon he made a mistake along the way. Quite interesting. I'm not sure that if it's a few raindrops I'm seeing coming down, so lap time's just gonna be affected. Merv Martin actually set the fastest sector. I think that was sector 2. I don't know if it's true, but if it is, Merv Martin could be onto something here. On a final lap. As comes to the final chicane, losing a lot of grip, the rain not helping. He's going to come across the line. It has improved with a 142.5, even though there was rain, so that's some pretty good stuff from Merv Martin, but only is able to stay in 6th. Actually, Andre though, maybe he's got something good to say about that. Rain's going down, so I don't think he's going to be improving. Yeah, in fact, he's not. Faxon in 1st, Godly Noob 2nd, Head Bumpier in 3rd, Andre in 4th, Sunev in 5th, Merv Martin 6th, KCDB in 7th, Aidud in 8th, Martins in 9th, and James Robertson in 10th. And Faxon slots into his grid spot. He's going to have cold tires though compared to the rest of the field because they're taking quite a while to slot up, and even though after Merv Martin there's a big delay, KCDB playing it smart, taking his time to come to the grid spot. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, groundbreaking news. Not only do we have a full grid for today's race, we haven't had a disqualification during the formation lap. I've got 5 red lights. The game likes to do this. It takes its time. It's lights out and away we go. Faxon, not the best of starts. Godly head to Godly Noob, pretty good starts. A lot of front wing flying. I don't know if that was just the game glitching on me though. People going in too wide now. Bumpy and Andre through the first corner. Some people going wide. That's a dude, and I think KCB going a bit wide. As now we see Faxon and Godly Noob going side by side through Rouge and Radion, but Faxon gives up the position to Godly Noob. But Andre now is going to look to pounce on Faxon, going through a bit slower. He's going to have more momentum than in fact. I think he's going to go around the outside of Faxon, almost make contact, but he's managed to get past Faxon. Now Faxon maybe he's going to dive bomb down the inside. No, he's going to slide nicely right behind Andre. The rest of the field pretty much nicely intact, following in a nice single file line. As actually Simon Jr. has got front wing damage. I think he's doesn't have front wing damage, just seems to have gone wide. Smithpell not having the best of starts, dropped down a lot of places. We take a look now at position changes. Legend's gone down 5, the Roy's gone down 3, he's not going to be enjoying that. Now he's going to go side by side with Jonas, but Jonas manages to get past the Roy. Dixie up 2 places, comeback race for him, he's going to want to doing more. Bosman Pickett, nice start for him, up 3, almost into the points. Faxon really didn't have a good start. Yeah, I knew he was going to have cold tires, but still, 2 positions down. Andre's gained 2. Godly Noob's up 1, currently race leader. And Kenty W is retired from the session. He's spun out. There's a VSC. Smithpell not having good stuff either, down 4 places. Him and Bantoff still seem to be racing. I don't know. Oh, that was the AI apparently. I never realized Smithpell had left. The AI, I don't know what it's doing. Oh no, Jamie Robertson. Oh no, Jamie Robertson. Apparently Martin's severe collision with Jamie Robertson. I don't know if there was contact between them. As we see some drivers pitting, Simon, Legend, Jonas as well. Oh, it's a big shame for some drivers. Jamie Robertson, we could have seen him get some nice points today. Oh, he might have been hit by Martins, I don't know. But he's in 18th, 17th, whatever, but he's had to pit. Jonas as well, I was expecting some really good things from him. He's down now in 15th. Merv Martin now, DRS is on. We've got quite a DRS trade coming through the Camel Straight as Faxon almost took a gander down the inside of Godly Noob, and I haven't even realised that. Andre got past Godly Noob at the point. Oh, as A-Dude. Oh no, A-Dude's, whoa, that was a pretty nice save. He came through, what was a Radion, and he's absolutely mushed his front wing. He was going to retire. That was definitely going to be straight retirement, but he managed to save it. And only lost half his front wing. And they does the nice gentleman thing, lets the Roy go by. And Merv Martin, apparently really close to KCDB. Yeah, there they are. Merv Martin will be looking to use DRS. Actually, I was going to say use DRS come next corner, but I think he might be able to go down the inside now on the chicane. He's going to look actually around the outside. He's going to go around the outside of KCDB, and KCDB actually, I think he just concedes the position. I think, you know what, it's not worth to get inside any battles. He's on soft, some on mediums, he's a faster driver than me, he's on a faster compound. So let's let him go. And Merv Martin now unleashed at the 6. He's going to try catch up with Son. I have 2.5 seconds between them. And Godly Noob's managed to come really close to Faxon through the DRS still though. No able to do anything. It's a shame I missed that. KCB managed to go down the inside of Merv Martin and has got past Merv Martin again. DXS and Neon Bossman Pickle fighting it out. Dixie was trying to get past Bossman Pickle. Bossman Pickle though did not make it easy for him at all. Was not able to get past, and Martin's right behind DXS. And Jamie Robertson's retired from the session. We got a yellow flag in sector 3. And actually, never mind, we got a full course safety car. This is going to benefit the people on softs pretty nicely. As we see the softs people are entering the pits. Smart calls from them. Even people on mediums are entering the pits. They think it's a good enough time, fair enough. You do save a lot of time on the safety car when you pit. Anyway, safety car's in this lap. Thank you, Jamie Robertson, for informing me. I'm really sorry about your race though. You had a really good qualifying session. You could have bagged some nice points today, but unfortunately went wrong. Smithpell still no connection to me whatsoever, but the race is back on. And Andre in first, Faxon in second, Godly Noob in third, KCDB on hards in fourth, He's surrounded by a lot of drivers on mediums though, so he's going to be pretty slow. Sonev and the Exosinio also on hards. So some drivers think they can do it on hards, some think they can do it on mediums. Be interesting to see what's going to be the final outcome. Oh no, Bantoft's also lost it through already on. Somehow did not lose his front wing through that. Very hard hitting crash, but and Sonev goes down the inside of KCDB. They're still side by side. And Sonev manages to take around the outside of KCDB and gets past KCDB as well. Nice move between these two. Yeah, it's time to the George Russell, unfortunately. As KCDB now is going to look around the outside of Sonev. These are just properly battling it out. Friends in real life. But Sonev manages to hold KCDB off for another corner. And Sonev has the repair symbol. And the Exosinio does have... Oh no, the Exosinio... Oh no, KCDB has lost it. And retired from the session. And we've got VSC, but... Oh no, KCDB was having such a great drive. And Bossman Pickle gets a drive through penalty for speeding under VSC, but VSC is done, and the Exosinio seems to have caught Sonev off guard and gets past Sonev. But now they're fighting alongside, side by side. Sonev not giving much room to the Exosinio. Actually, I think it's the other way around. Actually, the Exosinio not giving much room to Sonev, but he squeezed him just nicely. Managed to keep Sonev right behind him, but Sonev might take a peek down the inside here. But he thinks he's too far back. He'll be using DRS instead. The DRS assistance. And that's what Faxon's going to be looking to do now on Andre. Andre, though, has got a lot more ERS. So basically double the ERS of Faxon. He's going to be saving that when Faxon's even closer. Because even though that Campbell straight's a long straight, got a lot of DRS. Can hold people off nicely. But Sonev manages to get past the Exosinio again. And the Exosinio will be looking to pounce on this situation. He's made the move past Sonev round here last time around. I think he also made the move past... made the move past Sonev round here last time around. He's going to look down the outside. And manages to actually stick it around the outside and goes down the inside and gets past Sonev. That's really nice stuff for the Exosinio. Oh no, and they've touched. And Sonev's clipped the Exosinio. And Sonev's got a front wing damage. And the Exosinio's spun the Exosinio in the process. And that's a really big shame. As the Roy's got past. Whoa, what's happened here? Oh no, his Martin's gone wide. I don't think he got front wing damage. The Exosinio and Martin's, they seem to have gone a bit wide there. Oh, and Faxland inching closer. He should take the peek down the inside. He's going for it down the inside. Oh, he touched. Oh, and they've touched. Faxon did not have a lot of room for it. He managed to send it down the inside and he drops the third. While I feel sorry for Faxland, this is good for the Drivers' Championship. From an unbiased point of view, I feel bad, but also they're good for the championship, good for the standings. And Sonev, I'm realizing, entered the pits. Lost quite a lot of places from that. Don't know why he's entered the pits. Only for like 4 laps to go. Andre's definitely happy about this. He's gonna be looking to just not get a time penalty and claim a race win again. Because it's been a while since he has. I think he might have won the first race of the season actually. Not sure though. My mind is not really remembering perfectly. In fact, he's really close to Godly Noob. He's got the DRS, he's got Slipstream. Well, he's got a lot less CRS than Godly Noob, but nonetheless, he's got that DRS. The Slipstream looked right. Ooh, I'm not sure there if Godly Noob did the double block. Nonetheless, Faxland, while I was watching the Exosinio, got past Godly Noob. It's a shame I didn't see that overtake happen, but I don't think Godly Noob's sweating it too much because it's the last lap of the race, and he just, unless Godly Noob makes a big mistake, he's not going to be losing 3 seconds to Faxlin. And Sonev really close to Roy, who'd be looking to get a place back because he was in like 6th when he pit, went down to 9th. He's going to use that DRS to go round the Red Bull on the Kemmel straight and gets past on the final lap. Again though, time penalties are in effect, so we don't know what's going to happen with those. Just going to stick on board with Andre as he comes through. Turns 19. Turn 20 for the one last time. He manages to keep it in one piece. He crosses the line and Andre wins the race. He wins the Belgium GP. Faxlin second on track position, but comes third due to time penalties. That puts Godly Noob in second. Bumpier is going to cross the line, and fourth, Merv Martin. In fifth, he could drop down from time penalties to the Excesinio. He does not, and just barely by 0.4 of a second, Merv Martin holds on to fifth, the Excesinio in sixth. And hey dude, he's going to cross the line. Puts himself in seventh. Again, unless time penalties have something to say about that. I think time penalties are going to have a big thing to say about that. Sonev crosses the line. Goes ahead of A-Dude. The Roy crosses the line. Goes ahead of both Sonev and A-Dude. Jonas crosses the line. Stays in 10th. And Martins gets a 5-second time penalty for an unserved penalty, apparently. So, will Legend maybe get past Martins? No, it doesn't, but no, it's not like there are points involved anyway. As we'll go through the standings one last time. Andre in first, Godly Noob second, Faxon third, Bumpier in fourth, Merv Martin fifth, Excesinio sixth, the Roy in seventh, Sonev in eighth, A-Dude in ninth, Jonas in 10th. That rounds up the points. The points. Martin's in 11th, and yeah, I don't. There might have been some issues with time penalties. Martin's 11th, Legend 12th, Bosman Pickle in 12th. Bantov 14th, Testy in 15th, Swiftbird 16th, and Case to be Simon, Jim Robertson, Kent, all DNF'd. And yeah, I'm gonna quickly check where the last two races of the season are. The last two races of the season are in the United States and Brazil to round off the calendar. So I'll be seeing you next week for the United States GP. I thank you all for watching and Godspeed.